Hey friends, my name is Matt Curtis and I'm on the team here at Kingdom One. I'm really excited about what we're doing this Giving Tuesday. We're trying to flip the script a little bit and we are giving away a talent. A talent represents 16 hours of work in an area or a proficiency that your church needs help. It could be Marcom, it could be IT, it could be online ministry, maybe it's HR or accounting. Whatever it is, your church likely has an opportunity to grow in one of those areas. And so we got you covered. I will tell you how to get your name in the running right after this video. This next video that's going to play is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be an encouragement because it's been a bumpy year, we get it, or it's going to be a resource. We recognize that we're not always equipped in the trenches to do the jobs that we're assigned. And so a big value of Kingdom One is to create tools and resources that you can take and implement right away. So I will see you on the other side.
Hey guys, Andrew here from your IT talent over at Kingdom One. I just wanted to give you an encouraging word. Thank you so much for what you're doing to help grow the kingdom and just being there for people in a time where it's really needed. And I know technology has been kind of given a bum rap with separating people, dividing people, but I think what we're really aiming for is a holistic look and approach to how to connect with people in all the different ways and avenues that we can. And technology actually is a really great way to do that as long as we're being intentional. So I'm going to show you two things. One is not subscription-based, called Contact Journal. We have no affiliation. It's just a simple way of keeping track of how you're reaching different people. And then the next thing is the Shortcut app. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, there's some cool automations I'm going to show you today just to help you be intentional. So let's go ahead and get into that. So here we have Contact Journal. It's a neat little app. It's got filters. You can filter different categories, different groups, and then you have all these different breakdowns here. This would have multiple contacts, however many people you want to keep in contact. It could be other vendors, other people who you have professional relationships, and you just want to be able to keep track of a specific thing that's kind of separate, has more detail. You can go into logs here and it has everything that you're doing. You'll see here there's an email, there's a text message I just put in test for the purpose of this video, and then here I did an initial meeting to kind of show like, hey, we met up, we talked. You have to-dos where you can put in there, and then you have a map to show different locations of where they're at, and you got a bunch of other advanced options. But you would click in here, and here's this kind of layout here, which is this one associate, someone that you have some kind of connection with, a relationship networking with. So you have logs, to-dos. You can even put files in here, which is really, really cool, and info that just has different things, and here's some information on me. So you have that. There's the contacts. Here is the email that'll pop up, and the phone, you would just call that person. And then you can, of course, put templates in here. So if I were to do mobile, you would do template. I don't have anything here, but it would basically fill out a whole thing that you could put right there, which is pretty neat, very, very handy. And you can be intentional, but save yourself a ton of time. Here we have shortcuts. There's a bunch of different things I have here, but for this video, we're just going to do a simple automation. So you click on automation down here on the bottom. You can set a bunch of cool things for home, but for the purpose of being intentional with people, one thing I've found really helpful is this. You hit plus, create a personal automation. You pick a time of the day. It doesn't matter what it is. And then you do message. Here you fill out what the message says, who you want it to send it to, and when that's all done and saved, then it just looks like one of these. And it says enable this automation. The only other thing you need to notice is ask before running. If this is selected, it'll pop up as a notification and you have to then click it in order for it to activate. However, if you unselect this option, it'll automatically send it. So your phone's just going to text message someone without your interaction at all. Either of these, depending on your preference, can be used. It's completely up to you. I typically just leave ask before running on so that I'm ready to receive a text message, because if I'm sending one out, it is likely that someone is going to send one back. So hopefully you found these tips helpful. And again, keep up the great work as we are praying for you. Thank you.
You made it. Good to see you on the other side. Hopefully that was an encouragement to you in the midst of a challenging ministry season, or it's a resource that you can practically implement into the way that you minister. Now about that talent, because I know that's why you're really here. It's real easy. Go to kingdom1.co/Giving Tuesday. You're going to see two giant words. You're going to see give and you're going to see get. If you do either of those things, your name is going to be in the running to win a free talent. Giving is a donation to Kingdom One. It's tax deductible. We're a 501c3, all of that good stuff. But that money is going to develop more of the resources and tools like the ones that we gave away today. We are passionate about creating these tools and resources. All of us on the Kingdom One team have served in the trenches in the local church as staff at some point in time. I've been on a church staff for over 16 years, and I can't tell you the number of times I've had to punt a project that I think is really important because Sunday's coming. We have something that's on our plates that's pushing us toward completion, and it's not this long-term beneficial project. That's what Kingdom One wants to do. We want to accomplish those things. We want to develop resources that help the church be more effective because we believe in it so deeply, and we recognize that it's nearly impossible to get all those things done internally as a church. So that's what you're giving to. You're giving to that accomplishment of those tasks and building the foundation to be able to get those things done. The get side is also pretty cool. That's where you get access to the resources that we've already created and are giving away. Just put in your information. It's not a ton of stuff, but it lets us get in touch with you. And there you go. You have access to all of the resources that we've produced up to this point. That's what we're about. We're about resourcing the local church to be more effective at her mission. Good luck.